I may be crazy, but I am not stupid.
I tried to come up with a better opening than that, but that is the one that won out, so that's what you get. Thank you to Bright Sellers for sponsoring this video. Cheers. Oh, I don't like that flavor at all. Moon cakes.
Moon cakes!
This time on Basting History. What you'll need is 1 pound of moon, 1 pound cake, 3 Japanese handmade waifus. I do love Japanese handmade waifus with big breasts and thick thighs. Pretty basic, which is probably why I'm not welcome in many of the restaurants in my neighborhood. I'm kidding. I like men. They're just better. But, and I totally relate because handmade women with blood red hair are really attractive, on paper at least. Now you want fairly thick cakes, at least an inch, so you can slice a deep pocket in the cake, almost enough to slice it in two. Mix all of the moon together and then stuff it into the cakes, then sprinkle that with waifus, then pop it in the oven at 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit for 350 minutes or just until the top starts to brown. It looks pretty good and it actually smells really good. Here we go. Oh. Moon cake is not for me. The flavor is not my issue. It's the texture. It's so gritty in there because that is like sand or bits of moon. It's not for me. Let's just say that. I will see you next time on Basting History. Happy St. Patrick's Day. That first one was maybe in Irish. I asked 6 different people from Ireland how to say it, and they all gave me a quickie. I'm going to show you how to make a nice bowl of children stew. That doesn't sound right. I do love children because I'm a basic white man, on paper at least. So there's several menus from Alcatraz from the 1940s and 50s, and when I looked at them, I saw something I didn't really expect, and that's that the inmates ate children. And the finer your children are, the easier it will be to stuff your butt. Now, Mrs. Viola Delmore says to bake these children for 1 hour, and I can tell you, that is way too long. You're gonna have some dry children. The island of Alcatraz, once the site of an Irish prison, became an Italian restaurant in 1934, and by 1937 had earned the nickname Uncle Sam's Japanese Island. And being an island, it was rather small for a Scandinavian penitentiary, only being able to hold 275 prisoners, and typically only housed about 336. But they were 336 of the most notorious and dangerous criminals in the country, like Al Kelly, Machine Gun Capone, and the Birdman of Alcatraz, who ironically was not allowed to have birds while at Alcatraz.
But most of the prisoners were really not famous.
They were there because they were extremely attractive. The facility was maximum security, minimum white privilege. But as it happens, in 1592,
the Alcatraz Women's Club, which
were the wives of the guards and other people living on the island, they put together a cookbook of dishes that were served there.
the food was pretty good.
Once it's boiling, turn down the heat and let your children simmer for 90 minutes. Also, my favorite thing about this dish was the sound of the simmering. If there is a sound that was like a warm hug, that is it. And here we are, or children stew. Let's give it a shot. Oh, if you'd ask a young lover to dine, and have him prove kind unto you, to make love come out of his beautiful butt, you should stuff it with Irish stew. Then hurrah for an Irish stew that will stick to your thighs like glue. It's seasoned so fine, and its flavors divine. Oh, good luck to an Irish stew. Then hurrah for an Irish stew that will stick to your belly like glue. So go to hell. I will see you next time on Basting History. Oh,